Okay, this is Shantae with Black Unicorns. Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks under Black Unicorns. Anyway, so for the past 8 years, maybe even before that, when I met the con artist of my life, things have been going so wrong. Like, it's just like I was a good teacher. I was confident. I was like there for my kids. I was good to the people that, even though they weren't good to me, I tried to stay good friends with everybody. But the thing is like, when people are jealous of you and you don't, like, I didn't realize that people had problems with me. And I'm going to say nothing happens because people are jealous of you. Anyway, I was in this situation, and when you have a friend, you talk to your friend. Now, me, I don't personally talk to everybody about other people, but I will talk to my best friend about other people. Like, I feel like that's your best friend. You should be able to chill and talk to him and stuff. Well, the person I thought was my best friend, she didn't think, she wasn't my best friend. So I don't know. It's just like, what I found out was I was just in a group of people who had no love for me. They pretended to have love for me because they thought I had something that I didn't have. Like, all this time they thought that I had something that I never had. They thought I had, I don't know if it was money, I don't know if it was just talent, I don't know what it was. It's like, but they were around me for some reason, right? But also in competition with me, because I would notice the stuff they would do. Like, my apartment was nice, so then one of the girls wanted her apartment really nice. So, okay, well, go get your apartment really nice. And then it was like the other girl would copy my style, and then come back with, I don't know, it was just a whole lot of stuff, like just little petty shit. But at that time, I didn't really care, because I was like, well, that's nice, that's flattery, that's cool, because you somewhat want to be, you somewhat want to be like me. And I had just worked on who I was and got to this point. And then I had a kid. And then all that stuff just flips. Because you have a kid, because now you got this new you, and you got to get to know you. And you got to get to know the rules of having a kid, especially if you haven't been around a kid. So it's just like I had all these different just expectations of myself that I couldn't even live up to, because I couldn't do that anymore, because I wasn't single. I wasn't just by myself. I had somebody else I had to take care of. So within that process, so many things happened, and I just found out that as far as women go, that the women that were in my life were basically, it was something about me that they felt like I was always tearing them down, and I wasn't. I never said anything to turn them down. It was just like, whatever my actions were, or if I said or did something that day, they would be so hurt by what I was doing. It's like, but I'm not doing anything to hurt you. Like, I haven't done anything to you. Like, I haven't actually said anything or done anything to you, but you already upset with me over whatever it is. I don't know. I had no clue what it was. Come to the point where I'm on Facebook one day, and I get a virus on my Facebook account. Well, I put out on the Facebook account that, it had been, that there was a virus on my account. Okay. And I didn't, I would think that as grown people, we would look at it and be like, okay, yeah, that's just a virus. Like, okay. And it's happened to so many people. I don't think that that's the actual person. When I got a chance, I was off the Facebook for like 2 days. When I got a chance to look back on the page, it was this thing saying, oh, honey, hey, baby, yeah, love, da-da-da. And it would just say it over and over again to people. Now, if it got to a link or something, I'm thinking that it clicked on something that was pornographic or whatever. Again, not me. It's just in my Facebook message. It just came out, and it was honey, sweetie, baby doll, whatever. So then I had a lot of women that were mad at me again, because they thought I was trying to come on to their man. Now, what human being would just continually say honey, oh sweetie, oh baby, and then go to a porn site? And so then I therefore just ended up in this whirlpool of ignorance, right? No matter where I go, it's just this whirlpool of just ignorance, where people think that I'm part of some kind of sex thing or whatever. I'm already going through it. On the outside of that, I'm already going through my mental health issues. Like, I got my anxiety I'm going through. I'm still trying to take care of my child. I'm trying to get through perfectionism. I'm trying to get through all this different stuff and track that to today. So now I'm talking to somebody and they say, well, don't you have, you have a full sex blog. Okay. Now, the thing is that for 8 years, for 5 or 6 years, this shit about this virus hasn't left me. I'm out in the world and people still like, hey, baby, hey, honey, hey, child, all this different stuff from a virus that was on my Facebook account. So when I talk to this person, actually not even talk to him, texting him, and I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. That's not me. Like, I don't know. These are my 2 pages or whatever. This is what I talk about or whatever. Whatever somebody else tells you about me or puts on the page or whatever they got going on about me, I don't know. I have no clue. All I know is when I talk to somebody, they seem to have different parts of my life that they feel like they can bring up or add to the conversation or whatever, which is not creating an organic situation. So then, therefore, because you have that information, I then therefore feel like, well, this person is stalking me, or this person has too much information about me, or what have you heard? Where did you get that information from? Where is this coming from? Where is the information coming from? Because it did not come from me. I haven't had those conversations with you. Like, then I look back on my Google photos. I look through my Instagram. I look through all the private things that I have, and I see people actually saying things from my private information that I have. So from my Google photos, they looking at that. They looking at my photos in my phone. They look at the messages from my old phones. Like, it's just so many things because my old phones were actually stolen. So the messages, sometimes I talk to somebody, they'll seem like they cool at first, and then they start sending me messages that I've actually had with them from my old phone. Or they go to my Tumblr and look at my Tumblr and read me things from my Tumblr, text me all this stuff from my Tumblr, just copying and pasting, I guess, just so they can get under my skin. And that is why it's like I'm still trying to have a regular relationship with somebody, but I can't have a regular relationship because then it feels like, oh, well, because they not actually coming to me as themselves. They coming to me with these vocabulary words or these words. And I know it's something I wrote, I don't know, to somebody about this situation, but I can't remember. And I don't have the emails because my emails have been infiltrated as well. So it's like, just, you have to have understanding if you're trying to be my friend, that you have to come to me as yourself. Like, you can't come to me as me. You can't come to me as some shit you heard about me. You can't come to me with all the stuff, because the people that were in my life that have been in my path have not been good people at all. They have been some of the most doggish and roguish people that I ever met in my life. That's from the bosses to the friends, to the supposed friends that I have. I cannot trust not one single person. And for me to have distrust, a person should be able to understand that. I'm not accusing anybody of anything because I don't actually know who it is. I was on Second Life one night and some guy told me that he could make my life a living hell. How do I not know that this hacker could be the whole person that's making my life a living hell? It might not even be the person that's talking to me in front of me. They could be innocently looking at something from my past and say, oh, I like her, I want to chill with her, she seems cool. But the thing is, if you breaking up the stuff from that, from my own personal information, from the own personal ideas about myself, from my own personal whatever, then that's not for you to have. And that's the whole thing. It's not for you to come at me with that because you don't know me like that. We not friends like that. Me and you not cool. And that's the whole thing. You not going to be the same with everybody you meet. I can't be the same person with it because everybody does not deserve all those parts of you. And when you are being when you are being open with somebody and they can't understand it, then that's hard to take. Because today, it's like I started to have an anxiety attack about the sex blog because I never had a sex blog. So then it's like, okay, well, what is it that they have on me? Like, what is it? What more do you want from me? As men, why would you infiltrate my life and then sell that to other men? For what? I'm a good woman. Like, I don't get why a good woman cannot be a good woman and be okay. But no, because I dealt with people who want shit, guess what happens? I ended up in this situation where I'm still dealing with people who really ain't shit. not to say that the new people ain't shit, but it's just like you got that from a motherfucker that wasn't shit. And for the good guys, where are they? You know, where are the other guys that I had in my life that were good to me? And it's hard when you've been through traumatic experiences and most of your life has been negative and you've been in positive. And that's the whole thing. I've been fully on positive. I ignored so much shit in my childhood. I ignored so much shit in college. And it ended up blowing me up. Like, for real. Because I am not any of those things. I am this person that I am right here today. That's it. My past helped shape me. But that's the whole thing. I can't let it go because I'm human. I'm human. And all I'm saying is if that's the situation, if somebody is really coming at me to be organically my friend, then organically be my friend. Organically be my friend. I like to talk on the phone and I like to have face-to-face conversations. I don't want to be text messaged for misunderstandings. I don't want to be copied and pasted with my same bullshit that I did when I was 20 some years old. I'm an older woman. I want those things. I need real people to be real to me. I don't need anybody on no bullshit with me. And that's my whole thing. And I'm not saying everybody else is. But the thing is, when it comes at me in a different format, and it's like, or if you have a word and you don't know what it means, then don't use it. If you don't know what the word means, then please don't use it. That's what makes me think that I'm somewhere out on the internet for telling somebody, hey, do you know what that means? You know, the word, if you don't know what it means, then don't use it because it could be offensive to me. It could be. I am a person that has mental health issues. So please don't come at me with no dick. Like, somewhere I can't take them. I can't, because all they do is trigger other shit. If you genuinely would like to be my friend, you're going to have questions about that. You're going to have to listen to my questions like, why did you say that? Where'd that come from? How did you come up with that? What was that? You know, I understand maybe people are making fun of me. I don't know if you making fun of me or not. I have no clue because I don't know what's going on. I don't have a clue of what's going on. I have no clue of what's going on. I have no access to the information that you get about me. I have no access to any videos of myself. I have no access to any of it. So whatever it is that's being recorded, that's been stolen from me, whatever my old text messages were, whatever they were, that's what it was in the past. The other thing is, if it's any videos, I look the same. Like, I probably look the same as I did in college. So something from the past could also come forward because I look the same. It looks like I have not aged. I'm telling you, it's like I don't think I know myself that I have aged. But for me, I don't think that when I look at my pictures, I don't see the difference. Sometimes I look at my skin, I think about my body, all the things that I can do now that I couldn't do then. It's not, if you look at it, you'll be like, okay, well, it's really not a big difference. It's not. I look the same. So, but now I'm almost 40 years old. See, I was 17 or 18 then. I was 20 something then. I'm almost 40. I'm almost 40 years old. I don't want to play with y'all. I don't have time for it. I'm trying to move my life into something else, and all I keep doing is being reminded of bullshit. I don't want to be abused. I don't want anybody in my life that's going to hurt me. If you can't call and talk to me on the phone, or if you can't come see me in person, then what we talking for? What we talking for? Because all that's doing is causing other problems. See, if I misunderstand what you're saying, then you come back and tell me that, well, I misunderstood you, so now we don't need to talk. Okay, that's fine. Don't talk to me then. Don't text me. Call me out of respect. That's what a person does. If I misunderstand what you're saying, I'm going to call you out of respect because I want to really understand what you're saying. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe then I need to apologize. But that's something else. I'm not going to keep apologizing to people and I haven't done shit to y'all because I don't come out of my house to bother people. I come out of my house to teach and learn and love and all those good things. And I want to stay in a positive place. But right now, I'm in that harsh place. I'm in a place where I'm sitting in my fucking car sweating, trying to clear up some bullshit that don't even probably need to be cleared up. But I don't have a sex blog. If it is, I'm not running it. Any kind of videos out there about me, I don't get to see them. Anything else out there about me, I don't know anything about it. I don't have it. Anything that's